Welcome to Club 93. Today, guys, we're going to be breaking down the runs in this game between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, in this game, Pittsburgh won the game 30-23. Total yards, Pittsburgh Steelers had 468. Seattle Seahawks had 369. Passing yards, Seattle had 281. Pittsburgh had 266. And the stat that really determined the outcome of the game and most times determine the outcome of games is the run yards. In this game, Pittsburgh Steelers had 202 rushing yards and the Seattle Seahawks had 88. And on my channel, guys, I break down the run game because I think the run game is the most important thing to determine if you're going to win a game or lose the game. Most times, if you can stop the run and you can run the football on offense, you got a great chance of winning games, especially the big games. Just look at the Super Bowls over the years. The team that can run the football and the team that can stop the run usually came out victorious. The run game is the essential part of winning, but the run game will determine a lot of things about your physicality and whether you win or lose. And in this game, Seattle made a lot of mistakes. They got costly penalties in crucial times when they had big run games. And the one penalty that actually they could have scored on, they probably could have got a touchdown instead of a field goal, but the penalty brought them back, and they end up kicking a field goal on that series. So those things can cost you. That's why guys got to do the right things all the time. So guys, sit back and let's get into it right after the intro. Okay, let's start with this play right here. The first thing I see on this play is the defense don't have enough people to the party. Okay, we got a 5-man surface over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I say 5-man surface, we got 5 guys to the left of the center. That's pretty much on the line of scrimmage, and he's heavy. He's heavy. So basically, what you got to do, and I know it's not unbalanced. It's not an unbalanced formation, but you kind of got to treat it like unbalanced in a way. Okay, you got to treat it like unbalanced in a way. Okay, so basically, Seattle got their 3 down right here, and there's a guy down in front of this guy. You just can't see him. He's right here, but he's head up. I don't even know why he's head up right here when you got a guy outside right here. He need to be more inside here. He should be in the 4-eye right here. Like I said, you got all these guys over here, right? You got all these guys. They're in 13 personnel. Here's your running back. That's 1, and then you got 3 tight ends. 1, 2, 3. So they're in 13 personnel. This year, teams have used 13 personnel a lot, and they're making one side of the ball. They're stacking one side of the ball with those tight ends, and even though they're not showing it to be unbalanced, they creating it with these tight ends pretty much, because that's a lot of guys over here, and we only got one. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 defenders. We got 5 guys over here, so pretty much we already outnumbered. And this guy's way off the ball. So and we got a guy probably outside here. But we outnumbered right now. We're outnumbered right now. And we got to get more guys to the party. How can we get more people to the party over here? We need another guy. It's 5 over here. We want to match it up with the number they got. So we want to get more people to the party. Right now, you look at this. They're going to try to stunt this guy down inside, but he's never going to get there. They're going to cut him off. It's just tough to stunt from all the way out here, all the way down here. And that's what's going to happen. They're real light right here. And, And we got a lot of space right here and the guy off the ball. So basically, probably should just get a guy, bring him here and come through this wing set right here, right? Since this is our new center, have us a 3 technique right here, okay? Okay. Over here, we can get this guy and bring him down to a shade here, or 2-eye here, and then bring this guy right here down to a shade here. And we have a linebacker out the ball for this gap. We got a guy outside for this gap, right? Okay. And then we have a gap over here that we got to back off the ball for another gap here. But we just got to get more people over here to this party. We don't have enough people to the party. And when they run this ball, you're going to see it's going to be so easy for this back to get up in here, find a space, and then turn it back this way. Okay. And then we got these guys right here that don't have anyone on them. It's easy for them to get up to the second level. This guy's free to get up to the second level, and he's going to be the key block that spring this running back for a touchdown. Let's watch it. See, they're trying to stunt these guys, but stun them ain't gonna do the job. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a 5-man surface over there, it's not gonna do the job. These guys are stunning, and my man is coming from so wide right here. Look how wide he coming from. He need to get down in here if you're gonna try to get in these gaps here. If you're trying to come to one of these gaps, you need to get on down in here. Okay? Can't disguise too much to take you out of the play. But my thing is, I don't think stunt's gonna help this right here. You got to get more people over here, and that's the key to it. So we got to slide these guys over at least one gap. Slide him down here, slide them all over one gap. And then we can defend this, get somebody through this crease, then we good to go. Got to treat it like unbalanced, pretty much. And so this stunts right here, when you stun from this distance, see, you stun from this distance, he tried to come before the ball snapped, but he's never going to make it there. See what I'm saying? Tight end cuts him off right here. Get on him right here, right? 65, put his butt on him. Okay, now look at the gap right here that it created. Look at the gap it created. He's going to run up in here and come this way. 65 going to go get the last block right here because he's a free guy, right? He's a free guy. He can get up to the second level. Okay. This guy trying to fight off of this. He's stunned it this way, but he's trying to fight back, but he can't get there in time. And now it's going to be a cut into the house. They were doomed from the get-go, really, guys. You doomed from the get-go because if you don't treat this 5-man surface like unbalanced and get more people to this party, you have no chance. I know it's not unbalanced because you got this tackle right here. Usually this is a tight end in an unbalanced on formation, but you got to treat him like a tight end. Okay, you got to treat him like a tight end, especially with a 5-man surface. You got to say, okay, we're going to treat this like unbalanced, and we're going to play it accordingly. And we're going to bring more people to the party. We're going to shift the guys over one guy. This is our new center, so we're going to treat it like this is our new center, move guys over just one spot, and we're going to go from there. We can play football, but we got more people to the party, and we can eliminate this run and not let it get out on us the way it got out on us because we got more people over there. Everybody got a gap. We got a linebacker off the ball for the extra gap. We don't have this right here trying to stunt and guys mashing us and everybody blocking down and they walling us out of our gaps right here. We can't get there from the way we're doing it. And now it'll eliminate this back from making this cut and getting to the end zone right here. That was just an easy run for him right there. After he got up in the pile, up in the hole, he could see that opening there and it was easy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you leave a guy free to get up to the second level. It's just too easy. You know what I'm saying? And all the back had to do is get up in there and follow him, make one cut. Now he got what he need because everybody out of position right now. We got that last block that they needed right here. And now it's to the house. You got to play it like unbalanced. That's the only way you can play that. So when I said everybody's running this now, everybody's running this. Okay? Everybody's running this. Here we go again. 13 personnel. Now this the other side of the ball. This Seattle doing it. You just saw Pittsburgh score on it. Now Seattle's about to score on it. Everybody running this 13 personnel, but nobody know how to line up to it. And I'm telling you, just got to treat it like unbalanced, pretty much. We got a lot of people over here. You want more people to the party over here because this is a 5-man surface. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a 5th guy right here. But he's more in the wing than the other guy was, but he's tight. So it's like 5 guys over here, really. You got 5-man surface over here to treat it like unbalanced and play it accordingly. And right here, we just didn't get down and get set. You know what I'm saying? So if we're going to treat this like unbalanced, this would be our new center. We just move everybody over a guy, right? Bring him down to this right here. Have him outside, have a linebacker in the hole right here. So if we had a guy right here playing this, we had him over here, we had this guy right here in a 6-eye or maybe even, and they had a guy hitting this crease right here. We good to go. We just got to find a way to get more people to the party over here and make this more sound on this side also, okay? Quarterback's under and the back's at home. You can't get too wide right here when we got this back at home. Just don't get too wide right here. You got to close the split down just a little bit. Because we know they're running the ball. Look at all this right here. Well, it's a run. We just don't know which side they're going to run it to. On this particular play, they ran it weak. They ran it weak side. He never got set to go get it. Even if he stayed put right here, he jacked this up and maintained his gap. We got a backer sitting in this hole right here. If he just stay right here, of course, he's in a 3 technique. If you go off of their formation, off the formation right here, he's in the 3 technique. If he stay in this 3 technique and just jack this up and knock it back, the linebacker sitting in the hole right here. Okay. Now, I think the center going to end up coming up to get him and they're going to combo here, hit up to the second level, and this guy try to get across his face right here. You know, that's why I don't like guys playing in the gap when the back's at home. I want you to be tight as possible when this back is at home, because we're going to eliminate those combo blocks and make it harder for these guys to get up to the second level, the initial guy, and then make it harder for these guys to get across our face and cut us off. That's what we're going to do by getting tighter to these alignments. So basically, right here, you know, just not being set and, you know, not treating it like unbalanced, you know. It's an unbalanced look. We got to kind of treat it like that and get guys lined up and let them go play. We only got 2 holes open if we go treat it like unbalanced. We got like a couple of holes open. Right here, he can hit this crease. He can hit this crease, okay? And we move him over to a 6-eye. Move this guy over to a 3 technique, or his shade on that. And if we count him as the new center, he's a shade right here. He's a shade right here. Move this guy down to the 3 technique right here. 3 technique right here. We only got 1 gap open here, and we got another gap over here. We got 2 backers off the ball, and we good to go. We got to treat it like unbalanced. That's the only way you're going to be able to play this. Only way you're going to be able to play this and be sound in it. Okay? Us moving around late right here didn't help anything. He moved down, jumped down in here late. I really think he should have stayed in this 3 technique and played it with his backer in the hole right here. Now, they probably could have got to start with what they got right here, especially if he ain't running to the front side. Now, if he runs this to the front side, I think it's going to be the same case we just saw on the last play. He's going to find a crack somewhere, a hole somewhere. He's going to run it and maybe score on this side. But right here, because he jumped inside here, one ready to play, one down and set, you know, we gave up this touchdown. Let's watch it. See what I'm saying? Now they got him right now. He should be outside. You see this linebacker in this hole right here. He should have stayed outside right here, according to their defense and how they're trying to play this. He should have stayed right here, played this, knocked it back, maintained this gap right here. The back got nowhere to go, but he got to come back to this linebacker. But here's the thing. Here's the thing I'm going to show you. Reason I say you got to play it like unbalanced. This is the reason you got to play it like unbalanced, okay? Okay, I want you to watch this guy. He going to get cut out the gap. See how he moved from a tight alignment to this gap. He got in this gap. It's easy to combo these guys when they're in gaps like this, especially with the back at home, because that's the blocks you're going to get. You're going to get double teams. You're going to get combo blocks. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get double teams and combo blocks with this guy at home. So basically, when he moved into this gap, watch what happened to him. Watch what happened to my guy right here, okay? Okay, now he's supposed to be in the 3 technique. He's a shade. He definitely got to be in the 3 technique right here. And he just didn't know what to do. And he jumped in here and they got him, right? But watch this guy. Watch how easy it is for this center to hit him. This guy get across his face and the center get up to the second level. So even if he's right, even if he stay put and be right here, the back got a cut back right here. He got a cut back right here. See what I'm saying? Watch what I tell you. Watch when I run this. Okay? He cut off already. See? He cut off already. The center tried to put a hand on him, but he stepped outside. Bad technique. Stepped outside. Now they got him cut off. They got him cut off. Okay? Same thing with this guy. They're going to cut him off. This tight end going to get across his face. Okay? See? It's so too easy for these guys when you line up in gaps. You line up in gaps. It's too easy for them. So they both cut off. Look what we got right here. So he gave this back the ball. The only reason the back stayed front side here, stayed this way, is because he saw this big old gap right here. He knew that he was done. He saw this gap right here and he just kept going. It's all about alignments. That's the only way you're going to be good in the run game. It's all about alignments and knowing what you got back here. Anytime this back is at home, I'm getting tighter to my alignments. I'm getting tighter to my alignments. Okay? If I'm a shade, I'm going to be a tight shade. If I'm a 5 technique, I'm going to be a tight 5 technique. If I'm a 3 technique, I'm going to be a tight 3 technique. Okay? And the outside guys, you're good. And that's what you got to do on these plays, or they're going to continue to gas you just like this every time. And it's a reason these two teams are like bad against the run this year. They're not top against the run. So there's a reason for that. And that's because of their alignments before they even start to play. When your alignments are bad before the play start, then guess what? They're gonna be able to cut you out of gaps. They're going to have cutback lanes. They're going to have holes. They're going to have everything they need. And we don't get set. If we don't get set, you know, they're going to always be able to get us. And especially when they go quick count like this. He snapped this ball really fast. Once he got down, quarterback got on it, they snapped it. Let's go. Now everybody reached. They got him to the inside here. They got him he's on the inside. They cutting him off right here. He gonna punch him and get up to the second level. They cutting him off right here. These guys got leverage on these guys outside here, and it's just a bad situation right here. Bad situation. And now the back saw this hole. That's why he didn't cut it back. He didn't have to cut it back. He saw this hole. He saw him not where he should be, and now it's gonna be a touchdown. Got to be sound in your alignments to have good success against the run. Okay, on this play, let's talk about the DN right here. You want to be tighter, got the backs to him, but you want to be out here a little bit, at least a yard and a half outside of this guy, because you got to aim for a spot behind his outside leg. Okay, a yard behind his outside leg should be your aiming point. So Gary here, aim for that yard right behind his leg, a yard behind his outside leg, and then when this guard pull around here, it's just like he just becomes a regular puller. But when you get your hands on this guy, he can pull around and get you. So what happened on this play is this guy down block, this DN got his hands on this guy, but this guard faked and came outside and he sealed this DN right here. He sealed him. That you can prevent that if you get him out here in a tilt, aim for a yard behind this tackle's outside foot, and you can prevent that. So now he down block. If he fake and come out here, we're gonna be on outside leverage on him. No, we're gonna set the edge. And that's what we're gonna do. Let me run that part of it, and then we'll come back and talk about the rest of it. See right here, how he come down, he got too heavy and got too much handsy on him. It's too handsy right there. Especially with the back being offset to him, it's too handsy. Okay? So basically, if he just closed, if he was out here and he was closing on a down block, he's just closing, he will see this guard come back and he'll be able to maintain that, set the edge, and his back won't get outside right here. This guard end up folding around, and now he fold around, he seals him. See what I'm saying? He seals him right here. He seals him right here. And now here coming the puller coming back for this guy, and they got some. Now I want you guys to pay attention to how many missed tackles were on this play. And for all the young people out there, if you want to know how to tackle, you hit, you wrap, and you run your feet until you hit the ground. You hit, you wrap, and you bring everything, and you run your feet until you hit the ground. But I want you to watch how many tackles this guy broke because guys didn't run their feet, okay? Now, we already in bad shape because this guard was able to come seal this in, okay? These linebackers are inside right here. And now he come get the block on the outside here, okay? Okay? And we're actually allowed this guy to get two people. The end, he sealed the end. He ended up getting up on the linebacker, this guard. You know, that's good by him playing that. And now they watch this back. One missed tackle. Head up, route, run your feet. Run your feet, okay? Two missed tackles. He overran it. He just overran it. He overran it, okay? Okay, come down here. Go another missed tackle right here. Run your feet. Don't leave your feet to drag him down. Just run your feet. Run your feet until you hit the ground. Same thing here. Hit him, run your feet. Run your feet. See what I'm saying? He fell off of him. He fell off of him. Now we got another chance to get him right here. Just run your feet. See how he tried to drag him down? Just run your feet. Don't jump down and drag him down. Just run your feet until you get him on the ground. Run your feet. And then now we got another guy come. And he finally throws him on the ground. He didn't route or anything, didn't run his feet. He just threw him on the ground. Okay, that's just a crazy, man, that we get so many missed tackles because of the fundamentals of tackling. Fundamentals of tackling: hit, route, run your feet. Never stop your feet until you get on the ground. Just hit and run your feet till you hit the ground. By running your feet, he don't get separation from you to break tackles. He don't get that separation to break tackles, and you will make more tackles. You'll never miss a tackle if you just run your feet. Those are the fundamentals of tackling, guys. Linebackers need to know that. They need to hit, route, and run your feet till you hit the ground. When you both hit the ground, that's when you know the play over. Okay? But watch this play. Okay? He got his hands on him. He seal around here. He get two people. He end up getting 54-2. So the guard end up sealing him because he got too handsy instead of coming to a spot and down blocking, closing, and meeting his guard. He ended up too handsy on this guy. Okay, now he got him sealed. He got him sealed right here. And now he got him sealed. He goes back door. Instead of fighting over the top, he goes back door. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Okay? And then now you got the linebacker coming up. He got the linebacker. You got a kick out block here from the puller that came across. Okay? And then now they got something. Missed tackle, missed tackle, missed tackle, missed tackle, missed tackle, missed tackle, and almost another missed tackle. It's all about alignment, assignment, technique, guys. That's all it is. That's all this is. That's all this is. Alignment, assignment, technique. And right here, just not the way to play it. Okay, guys, I never really talk about pass rush on my channel because I always feel like you got to be able to stop the run to get to a pass rush. If you don't ever stop the run to get to a pass rush, you're never gonna have success. And if you're not able to stop the run on first down and create long downs on second and third, then you're not gonna have a chance to rush the passer. You know, I mean, my thing is, if the offense got like short distance to get a first down, then the playbook expands. But if you can stop them on first down and stop the run game early, then and get them to second and long, then that playbook gets real small. It gets real small because now you know the routes are down the field. And you're giving the D-line a chance to get to the quarterback, okay? If it's 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3, or 3rd and 3, or 3rd and 2, those kind of things, then chances are it's easier for offense to get first down. But if you get 2nd and 8 or 3rd and 7, then it's a lot harder for them to get those first downs. But right here, pass rush, we got a overload left. And what overload is, we're taking 3D linemen, and put them on the one side of the center. Okay? Right here, we got them on the left side right here. And each one of these is going to be one-on-ones. One-on-one here, a one-on-one here, and a one-on-one outside. That's what we're trying to create. You know, they brought the linebacker up in here, and they got some kind of stunt going on here. But I think this linebacker, he got to hit this B gap right here and stay, because this guy came around, and they ended up in the same gap. Okay? So he got to hit this and stay here and come and let him come up and then come around, and he got all this space inside to go get what he need to get. He kind of messed up this whole thing by coming back inside too early. And right here, we got speed to power outside. Only reason we got speed to power outside is because we got these 3 guys down opposite of us. We got a lot of guys over here, so there's going to be a lot of space in here. But he really don't have to go speed to power because we got these 2 guys coming. He should be coming here. He's wrapping around, so really can go just win. But now, if these guys wasn't coming, say we had one guy over here, you know, and we had these 3 guys on this side, had one guy over here, and then we had this space open here. These guys ain't coming. Then he would have to go speed the power backside, and we will bring a guy back around. One of these guys over here back around. But in this case, he's rushing here. He's rushing here. He's rushing here. He should be rushing here. He gonna set it up. You gonna come up to almost contact. You know, come up, get his attention, and then wrap around, and then he's coming outside here. So let's watch it. This is a good rush, though. They got to the quarterback here. See, right here. He's spinning back inside when he shouldn't be because he's wrapping around. He's wrapping around. And I don't know why he spent back inside to the key going. I don't know. Now, he got a chip on him, going to slow him down a little bit. So as soon as he got this chip, once he get free, he go bull rush. Just go bull rush this guy. That's all you got left. Okay? Right here, these guys get on the edges, go win. Go win. Go win. They match his pocket on top of the quarterback. And for, like saying, my man came back, got into this guy, and Lil took him right to the quarterback. There you go, right there. Bull rush, and they got the sack. A lot of guys give up on, like, when you get chip blocked out here, they got this chipper right here. A lot of guys give up on this. When you get chipped and they slow you down, if you're going to stay outside, the thing you got left is your bull rush. Go power. Go power, because this guy right here sitting there waiting on you. Go up there, give him like a little stutter and get into his chest. Get into his chest. But right here, he got to stay outside. He's going to wrap around. Good job just mashing this pocket on top of the quarterback. Could have been cleaner. Could have been cleaner if the linebacker stayed right here and rushed this and let him come around. Could have been cleaner. Could have been an easier sack. But right here, they got him on the ground is all that matters. And that's a great rush by him. Great rush by him outside right here. Great rush. And you see right here, guys, the reason that this linebacker got to stay in this gap, he got to stay in this gap, especially if this guy's wrapping around, because I'm going to show you right here, this quarterback could have took off. Okay, right here. If the quarterback, good quarterback, see this. If it's a mobile quarterback, they see this right here, and they take off. They take off. So with the linebacker being here, rushing here, and him coming around, he got nowhere to go. That's the reason they bring in so many. They got all these one-on-ones up here, right? That's all this is doing, to create a bunch of one-on-ones. We got 3-on-3 here, 3-on-3 here. We got 3-on-3 right here. If he gonna chip, but really you got 3-on-2 right here, okay? Because he gonna chip and get out, right? He gonna chip and get out. So basically you got 3-on-2 right here. It creates an opportunity to have a guy free. And right here, this linebacker got to stay here and give him a chance to be free coming underneath. It could have been an easier sack it could have been disastrous here. Could have been disastrous here if he took off, but he didn't. He stayed in there and got sacked. Good job. Show this play again. This is the same play from earlier. No, they got the 13 personnel. They got everybody over here. The 3 tight ends here. The backs at home. Okay, they ran it here again, but this time this guy stayed in a 4-eye technique, which I think this way should have been the first time, either there or a 3 technique. Okay, but this time they got a zero nose right here. Okay, and they're trying to match up, but they got to get more people like to the party over here. And you know, but my thing is, if he would have stayed put last time, they still got this cutback. If you don't get enough people over here, and right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on offense, and 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. They got enough guys to combo and make something happen over here. If this back wanted to get this and cut it back, he gonna get yards. But right here, this is what they ran down on the goal line and scored. But this time, Pittsburgh was able to get it stopped. Okay, and I don't know why the backer ended up way over here. He's in his hole. He should have been in his hole. Come get this. He still got yards though, guys. See what I'm saying? He still escaped and got some yards. Okay, on this play, we got a back offset. We got the quarterback is in shotgun. Quarterback's in shotgun. We got a back offset. Okay, a back offset. Okay, so basically, when this back is offset, he need to get more inside. If he's offset to you, talking to the tackles, if the back's offset to you, get more inside. Give yourself some leverage. Take that outside foot, put it right inside of his foot. You be in a perfect 2-eye alignment. Perfect 2-eye alignment. Take that outside foot, put it right inside of his inside foot. Okay? Now you can just fire off and get this gap. You can come off and knock this back and maintain this gap. Okay? By getting too heavy with the back to your side, what's going to happen on this play is that you're going to end up, getting reached up out of here. You're going to end up getting bumped by the center, hit by the center. They're going to combo you up out of here, and the back going to end up being patient right here. You're going to find the hole that you should have been in, and you're going to hit it. You're going to hit it, okay? Now, if we're away from the back, we can be loose away from the back. A percentage just say this back going to take this ball and come here, or you're going to come all the way across the formation, right? All the way across the formation. So we can be a little bit loose here. Take that foot and put it inside of his outside foot. Take your inside foot, put it inside of his outside foot. You don't want to be in the gap. You don't want to be in the gap, but you want to be in a good loose alignment. Inside foot, your inside foot right inside of his outside foot. We're in a perfect 3 technique alignment right there with this back being offset. Watch my man right here. If he was in the gap more, he can go blast this back, knock this back, maintain, set a new line of scrimmage, maintain his gap. But the fact that he's so heavy, he got knocked up out of here. See what I'm saying? And plus, he ain't attacking. Watch his initial step right here. He stepped down with the guy. See what I'm saying? He ain't coming to attack this inside number. You got to come attack this inside number. You can't sit there and be on the line of scrimmage dancing with him. When the ball snap, you in the inside shape, as soon as the ball snap, anything move, I'm coming straight through his shoulder. I'm knocking it back right here. I'm going to make this tackle in the backfield. Now, I love the fact that they got this set away from the back. It's a right call. You got 3 technique here, you got a 2 out here. The reason I like that is because you create 2 lines of defense, 2 walls of defense against this running back, right? You got a guy here inside, that's one wall, right? You inside leverage of this running back. Here's your other wall right here. You create 2 walls by doing this. A lot of people would like to sit this, say, okay, it's a left call, put this 3 technique out here. And then you'll bring this guy over here, down here. And it's just defeat the purpose because now you only got 1 wall of defense. So I like the way they set this away from this running back to give yourself 2 chances, 2 walls right here. But now we got to get this guy more inside, and he got to come. He got to go knock this back. He can't sit there and wait on the line of scrimmage. He got to go blast it. Be physical. Be physical. Like I said, he can't get too wide. He can't get in the gap. Put your foot inside of his and be physical on him. Be physical here. And we got it all handled. They can't do anything about it. It's going to be a tackle in the backfield right here. Especially with the center starting away right now. The center started away from you first. He started away. You should be up through here right now, blowing this up, making this tackle in the backfield. He should never get out the backfield right here. See what I'm saying? By dancing on the line of scrimmage, you allow this guy to block you, and then you allow the center to come back and hit you, and now you're out of your fit, and see what happened. So he knocked you out of there. Look, he knocked you out of there. Then he ragdoll you. He ragdoll you to get you out the gap even more. In this back, watch where this back hit this ball. Right where you should have been, pretty much. Right where you should have been. Right where you should have been, and he get good yardage right here. All these yards add up. They add up. And so let me see how my man over here play this. See how he play this. See, he stepped underneath himself to play this. You know what I'm saying? If we more physical right now, we're standing up too tall. Go drive this. If you just drive him back into this gap, you close off this gap with his body. You can't just okay, we satisfied. Drive him in here, bring it to you outside, make this tackle. Drive him in here, seal this gap off, and you make this tackle. That's what you got to do. Your job ain't never done till it's over. You know what I'm saying? When you're a D lineman, your job ain't over till it's over. You got to make sure you do the little things, close off these gaps, make it easier for these linebackers, and make it easier for yourself. Okay? Especially when we ain't being physical here to knock this back and get up through here. Knock this back, get up through here. We make this tackle in the backfield, and this don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But he got to be a little bit tighter here. He can't be loose in the gap like that, and definitely can't step underneath himself. See? No power there. He ain't got no power. He steps straight ahead and go attack him. Now he can get his hands on him and close off this gap by pushing him in there, and then we got something going. Can't leave no gaps open in there, and you cannot be so soft that you're going to create gaps for the offense, okay? And right here, they created gaps. He got too soft. This dude here going to ragdoll him, try to get him outside. See that right there? Threw him outside because he already know that if he in that position, he already got him. He know where the hole at. The old lineman know where the hole at. He know he got him if he can get him on this side of his body, and that's exactly what he did. He ragdolled and got him out of there, and now his back was able to hit this hole, get good yardage. On this play, pretty much, 3 down, 1, 2, 3. We got a 4-eye technique. We got a 4-eye technique, and we got a 0 right here. A 0 right here on the nose. Now, the easy fix for this is a simple play. Come hit this crease. Get up through here, hit this crease. Blow it up. Blow this crease up, all right? 4-eye. We got a quarterback under and the back at home. So we're going to be tighter to our technique, right? Or tighter to our alignment, right? So put that outside foot down the middle of this guy and go knock him back. Knock him back. Don't dance on the line of scrimmage. Don't stay flat on the line of scrimmage. Get your hand off your thigh. Hang that hand from the ground to that inside number. The ground to that inside number. Knock this back. Knock it back. Maintain your B gap by knocking it back with your eyes in the B gap, okay? Knock it back here. Get your hands on this center. Get your hands on the center fast. I like his alignment. He got his outside foot down the middle of this guy. I like it with his back being at home. Go knock it back now. Go knock it back. The problem with this play is the fact that he's not coming through this crease right here, being physical right here, and he is not even being physical knocking this thing back. He's not knocking this back. He's dancing on the line of scrimmage, and they got something right here. If he didn't trip down right here or trip on something right here, it's a touchdown. Watch it. See? That's he on the line of scrimmage. That's stuck on the line to me. You got to knock this back. You got to be physical knocking this back. Physical knocking this back, okay? And if he was in this crease, let's see what he did on this snap. I think he jumped outside. Yeah, he ended up outside. Think about it, he was in here, coming through this crease, just coming through here. You probably got a guy sitting outside right here. If he's just in here, coming through here, he down block. He just closed, gonna make the tackle. He closed, gonna make the tackle. But the fact that he ended up on the outside made it easy to see how he checked. See how this tight end checked outside? See if he's gonna come through here. He don't come, go get the linebacker. Go get the linebacker. See what I'm saying? Now he's sealed outside. This guy didn't knock it back. They got something going right here. Watch. He's going to cut it back. If he don't trip on his own guy's foot right here, if you don't trip on his foot, he's going to walk into the end zone. I say he tripped, but look like this guy dove and got his foot. So basically, let's say this then. So if he give a better block, he maintain, go ahead and just mash him. A better block right here. Because really and truly, he was supposed to be on the inside of him anyway. He's too soft is the reason this thing got to cut back anyway. So he's so soft. If he just a better block here, it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. Watch. Now go. Now drive it up the field. If you're smart, from this point right here, he'll drive this up the field. He'll drive him up the field right now. Get both hands and drive him up the field. Okay? If you're smart. Right here. See, he one hand. He got one hand on him. And he allowed this guy to get back across his face, and he shouldn't have. If you don't allow him to get right across his face right here, and he dive and get this shoestring tackle right here, look, he pretty much almost missed. Face mask caught him. This is going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown, guys. A walk-in. So that's why I say, guys, if you're not going to be physical in your techniques, it ain't going to work. First thing is alignment. Your alignment's got to be good. You got a back at home position. Quarterback under. Tight to my alignment. I'm going to be my outside foot down the middle of him. Okay? He's good. I like his alignment. Tight to his alignment. Right here, we're 0. Got to get our hands on this guy. But right here, we got to get in this crease. We got to get on this crease and let that guy that's running down in here, that's on the outside, let this bounce out to him. Make it an easier tackle for him. Right here, I don't understand why defenses don't play this crease and just go hit it. Go hit it. Be physical. These tight ends can't block you. Get up in there and go hit this and be physical through here. And a lot of times, if you physical up through here, you cause this back to have to keep it inside anyway. Keep it inside to all you guys. That's what it called. But right here, just being soft, sitting on the line of scrimmage and not hitting this, it don't help anything. Okay? And you ended up outside and they end up sealing you. He seal 84 seal you. He go down and get a block here. This guy, all you got to do is get both hands on him now, run him. They got this. This is a touchdown. Missed opportunity right here for the offense. But this definitely should have been a touchdown. He was going to walk in because he overran it. He was going to run by him. It was going to be a touchdown. Okay, let's watch this play. It's a right call. Go your 3 technique right here. I love his alignment. Foot down the middle, tight. You know what I'm saying? With the back being at home. Quarterback is on the center. His alignment, ain't nothing wrong with his alignment. Okay? And he's going to be the reason this ball get out, though. He's going to be the reason this ball get out right here because he end up in here. He end up in here. Now, I'm going to run this, just concentrate on him right now. Shoot his hand. Look where his hand at. See, he resting that hand. He ain't got it hanging. He resting it on his thigh board. It's a bad habit to be in with D lineman. You got to hang that hand. When that ball snap, your hand should come from the ground to that number right here, to that onside number right there. And knock this back, maintain this outside leverage. We good to go. Let's watch him right here. Just watch his hands. I'm going to go slow right here. Frame by frame. See what his hands do. See what I'm saying? He didn't shoot him. It came from a thigh board, now it goes out. His hand goes out and he's catching. He got to catch because he ain't got now hanging him to shoot him to this number right here. Okay? Shoot him to this number right here. Okay? Imagine having your hands hanging them. You shoot them to the guy. You shoot him to this number right here. You can control this block a lot better. And now if he do get you a little bit, you can get back out here because you can get across the face because you got control with your hands. His hands ain't on the guy yet. The guy already moved. You know, look where his hands are. There's nothing there. If you come out your stance like this every time, they're gonna have you almost majority of the time. They're gonna get you. Okay, unless you wider or something like that, they're gonna get you. But your alignment is perfect. But you got no hands. You ain't hanging them hands right here. See? Now you got you. He got you on the wrong side of the block. Your gap is right here. Your gap is right here. Got you on the wrong side of the block. And I want you to see where this ball run. See where he run this ball. See where he run it. Okay? Okay? Oh, he actually got the center, got him too. He actually got 2 guys end up getting over the top of him. So not only 1, but the center actually got him too. That can't happen. That can't happen, right? Look, now the center gonna come get him. His gap is here, right? His gap is outside here, but now he 2 gaps removed. Let's see what his ball hit. Oh, everybody, okay, he gets to the second level. And then here's the other thing, guys. When you don't play this right, when you don't play these techniques right, you allow the guy that you own to get up to the second level and get another block. That's what caused a lot of problems in the run game. That's why teams are able to run the ball and get yards. Because when you don't do your part, right? Everybody got a job to do up front. When you don't do your part, you allow a guy to be free to go up to the next level and get another guy that he normally wouldn't be getting. Or you would normally have your hands, hang your hands, you know, punch him, outside number, maintain your gap here. He's occupied with you. He's free. Linebacker's free. Okay? Center can't get there because these guys got to get themselves leverage too over these centers right here. And here's the thing, backs at home, quarterback's under, everybody should be tight to their alignment. I love your alignment. I love his alignment. Okay? He just ain't using his hands. Right here, tight. That foot down the middle of the center. Get tight on this center. Get tight on the center. Now bring your hands from the ground. The quick hands. Quick hands. See here, guys, they resting these hands, resting on his thigh board. They resting these hands on their thighs. That's what causing the problems. They got bad habits. They got bad habits. So right here. And also, guys, here's the other thing. Ball side hand down. He got his outside hand down to the guy. Ball side hand down. Now, the reason you want ball side hand down because every time these guys reach you to the inside, in a stance like this with this outside hand down, you're going to be late to the party right here. You're going to always be able to get across your face because you're not stepping with the inside foot to the gap. You're stepping with the outside foot, and he's going to your inside foot. You want to always be behind the block in a stance like this. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. See what I'm saying? Watch it. See what I'm saying? If this line, if you want to really cut him off, he got him. He got him. He got him. I've discussed this in a lot of my videos. Guys play it this way. He got him. If you want to cut him off, he got him. Right here, he know the ball's going away from him, so he ain't necessarily all the way cutting him off. He kind of messing with him, and now he throw him on the ground. See what I'm saying? If you want to cut him off, he had him. See, he got him if you want to cut him off. You already even. If you really trying to cut him off, he got him. Okay? That's why you want the inside hand down. Okay? Now, right here, because he played this so poorly, and he ended up over here. And now I allowed this guy to go up and get another block, and that will cause the problem. You won't get out here. Go get 0 right there. Cut back, cut it up in here. Then you get all these yards up the field right here. And a lot of missed tackles again. Seattle's just not a good tackling team. Run your feet. Wrap up, run your feet. Wrap up, run your feet. It's just that simple. They teach that in high school. I mean, I've coached high school the last few years. Volunteered, and I coached with a team this past year. You got to hit, wrap up, run your feet. Hit, bring your hips, wrap them up, run your feet. That's how you tackle. But right here, the problem is right here. That what started the problem. And now we got guys that can get up to the next level. So we're right here punching him, maintain outside. We make this play in the backfield back here. We'll make it cut back inside where our guys should be coming here. Let's see what our nose do right here. Let's see what he do. See what he do. Okay, good. He left. You ain't got nothing but air. You couldn't even punch him. He left, went flat. He went flat. So now get off his hip and get down the line of scrimmage. Get off his hip, get down the line of scrimmage. Do not go up the field. Get off his hip and come down the line of scrimmage. Let's see what he do. He goes up the field. Why would you go up the field with him going down, blocking down this way? You got to get down the line, straight down the line, off his hip, down the line. He might be able to make this play out here and save the day and help a guy out that's so bad right here. This is just not good. Not good technique, not good fundamental, not good. The alignment was okay, but the technique is terrible because they're not using their hands. They're not using their hands. And we're allowing this guy to get up through here and get good yards. Let's see, set the edge. Did we set the edge on the outside? Did we set the edge on the outside? Okay, what we got here is they got this guy right here. So basically, A, B is a C-gap insert. We call this a C-gap insert, okay? You got a guy on the ball out here, and he's inserted into the C-gap. He creates another extra gap, pretty much, by doing this. You create an extra gap. So right here, this DN, or outside linebacker, whoever he is, get in here and go hit this. Get in here and go hit this. They go a crease. Anytime we got a crease, we hitting that thing. We hitting that crease. That's going to eliminate all this, all this run, spreading you out, kicking you out here and all this stuff, running with it, opening all this stuff up inside. Just imagine this guy being right here and he go hit this crease right here. Just imagine this guy hitting this crease right here on the snap of this ball. Get a guy outside here, got guys outside here, we're good to go. Just imagine this guy. I'm not worried about this gap as much as I worry about him getting up through the shoulder right here of this wing. Because he get up through the shoulder here, chances are this back won't never make it out to this gap. He won't make it out to this gap. Because we being physical through this inside shoulder, the back will not make it across the top. If he do, he got the board. We got guys coming. We got linebackers coming. If he play it right, we got linebackers floating across and scraping across, and we good to go. But that's what we got to do. He got to get here and hit this. He got to play the technique better. Use his hands from the ground. Got to hang those hands. And that's part of the problem is like they got bad habits. That's why they have problems stopping the run. They got truly bad habits. Right there. We're going to stop them with one arm. We're going to shoot one arm. Well, we ain't really shoot it. We just grabbed him. We're going to put one arm across his chest, think it's good. And we take a step inside too. Right? Watch his first step. Watch his first step. Should be going straight ahead, attacking. Straight ahead, attacking. Watch his first step. Down. No, not shooting our hands. Not shooting our hands. Two bad things. Too bad. Now you got to try to grab this guy. It ain't going to happen. Now the center come. He pass you up. He get you. We got a guy right backside that ain't closing. See, oh, man, let's go back. Let's talk about this guy backside not closing right here. Let's talk about my man. If he was tight right here, imagine him being tighter right here, right? Tighter right here because the back's at home. Watch what would have happened if he would just got down the line right now. He got his hands on this guy. He's leaving. He disappearing. He gets his hands on this guy. He just close off the block. Close off the block. Now watch him. Watch him. Watch how close he was. And he went up the field. Imagine him getting down the line right now. Off of this guy. Getting down the line right now. He would make this play. Look how close he was. Guys, look. He would make this play. Save the day because we bad in other areas and we'd have been good to go. Just a lot of things going on with their defense that it ain't sound. It ain't sound, guys. Technique got to be better. Alignment's got to be better. Knowing how to approach this and the best way to defend in these situations got to be better. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, if he hit this, there's nothing they can do to him. There's nothing they can do to this guy if he hit this right now. If he go hit this, there's nothing they can do. He can try to block him, but it ain't going to work because he's a big dude. He can knock this back. This back don't get outside. He can't get all the way outside. He got to cut it back to all these guys that's coming. And he makes it easier for this guy who was bad at pursuing downhill, down the line. He was bad at pursuing down the line. It make it easy for him to make that tackle too. Okay, by setting his edge right here through his shoulder, setting it right in here, making it hard for the back to get outside, and he got to cut it back, and we can do some things in there. Okay? And that's what got to happen. And you can't get this. This guy cannot, if you're going to hit this guy can't block down on you and this guy fold around. You're going to make the tackle in the backfield every time. It's just a matter of how you do things, how you align, your technique, and how you do things when it comes to stop and run game. And tackle. Run your feet. Okay, guys, on this play, couple of things. Quarterback's under center, back's at home. Okay? Quarterback is under center, back is at home. So that automatically tells us to get tighter to our alignments, right? Tighter to our alignment. So he's a 3 technique. So if he's a 3 technique, take this foot, put it down the middle of this guy, and go be physical. And the reason you want to do that, guys, you don't want to line up in these gaps, especially when a back at home, because you're going to get the combo blocks. You're going to get the double teams. They got angles on you. You're giving them angles on you by being in this gap. So if they got angles on you, they're going to hit you and get you up out of there. Okay? He going to hit you. He going to try to cross your face. He going to try to get up to the next level. They got that. But if you get tighter and punish him, then you make it harder for him to get up to the next level, to second level, and you make it hard for this guy right here to cross your face. They can't do it. And you're going to be sitting in the hole making the play right here. And the other thing you can't do in the run game, which is a big no-no, one of the rules, never spin out of run game. Never spin out of a run game. Stay and push, but never spin out of a run game. Let's watch this. Let's watch my man right here. Just watch him all the way. Okay? He ain't attacking for one. He catching. That's the first thing. Notice how this guy's trying to come and maybe try to get across his face. So he's going to hit him, okay? He's going to do this old school drop the knee kind of thing, right? Hit him. He crossed his face. See what I'm saying? Made it easy for him to get up to the next level. Cross his face. Now he's out of that gap, okay? Watch where the back hit this at now. You're going to find it. You're going to come right back behind, miss a tackle. Somebody missed a tackle. Come right back behind that, and then you're going to scramble into this end zone. All about alignments, guys. How you start. All about alignments. Backs at home, get tight here, put down the middle. Backs at home, get tighter here, foot down the middle. Okay? Backs at home, take that outside foot in the 4-eye, put it down the middle, good alignment. Okay? Right here, we still got to do the same thing. You got to take this guy and have him come through this crease right here. They want to go wing sets, come through here and go get it. Come through here and go get it. We good to go. Because a lot of times, if you get out here and come through here, you take away the C gap too. By coming down here, closing. If he down block, we go keep closing. But if we come through this gap right here instead of sitting on the line of scrimmage, we take a lot of what they can do away. We can come get this thing, and they will have to keep this thing inside in the box here. We got people in the box. If they playing their techniques right, we're good to go. But right here, we cannot line up in the gap. Okay, we got to go punish him. If we were heavier right here, we'll be in a better situation to punish him, knock him up the field, knock him back, get separation, make it hard for him to get across our face. And if he try to leave with us being so heavy on him, we still in our gap right here. We can fight that thing a little bit better, be good. And this is what we cannot do. This is the absolutely no-no in run defense. We cannot spin out of it. We cannot spin because you make everything soft. Everything's soft. Now, what can we do? What can we do? Okay. Right here, we're in trouble, right? He comes off. He comes off. Take both hands, put them back on this guy, and push. Take your hands now. Since he done came off, you're in trouble. Try to get your hands back up through this guy or try to push through this guy. But don't spin out of it. Push through this guy. Put him back in this hole. We're going to limit him getting these yards and getting into this end zone. He don't score here. Okay? He got overran it. He overran it. He had a blocker on him, right? Okay? He come up through here. See how you get through there. Right here. Let's watch him. Let's watch him real quick. Now, he get up through here. But see, he had to fake to get through there. He had to fake in and to get out to get through there, which made it a little soft here, right? Imagine him just being out there right now and just hitting it. Just being out here in an angle right here, and you just come through and hit this right now. He down block, you close, you're going to make this tackle in the backfield. Just imagine that. But he got to fake in to come back out. You know what I'm saying? Now, this guy riding him. He riding him. Okay? He going to ride him right by the play. Okay? Imagine him just line up there automatically and just go ahead and line up and then go get it, okay? And now we got to run our feet. We got to tackle, run our feet, okay? And then the spin. When he spin out of here, he gave us that soft area that he could hit and go score. Now, I like the way he attacked this. I wish he was tighter, though, but I like the way he attacked it. Watch this guy attack this. You need to hang the hands. See them hands? They still ain't hanging these hands, guys. They got them resting on their thigh pads and stuff like that. They need to hang those hands. Watch this. Watch how you attack this, though. Bam. Now get some separation. Bam. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's what you want. Right there, every time. Every single time you want that right there. Ain't nothing an old lineman can do to you if you do that right there every time. He got him locked out. He maintaining his gap. They can't run here. Can't cut it back here. He going to make the play. And now, by staying square, look how square he is. Look how square he is. By staying square, it gives him opportunity to fall off to the other side and try to help out if you don't get these people hitting him right here. See what I'm saying? If you don't get these people hitting him right, it give him a chance when this ball commit to fall over here and try to help out. That's perfect technique right there by him. That's how you got to do it every time. Every time. The only thing I wish he was a little bit tighter. Put that foot where the ball is, get in there tight on that shoulder, go blast it and go good to go. See what happened on this side here. The ball ran away from them. He fanned out. So if you don't get no initial pressure here, go back to this guy. You're good. I'm good with that. Everything else is good. Everything else is good. We just can't spin out on this play. Okay, on this play, guys, this is a shame. It's a shame that this play did not count. It was a nice run. Nice run. They got exactly what they wanted. It's a nice run. And it don't count. Just watch it. Back, get out. Good cut. Another good cut. Now watch right here, my man. He know better. He know better right here. Just watch him. Okay? They threw the flag on him right here. They threw the flag on him right there. Just keep blocking. Just keep driving him. Keep driving him. Keep driving him. Now he grabbed him right there too. So that's where the holding call came, or they may have got him for this unnecessary roughness right here. So he slapped him across the helmet at the end here. Look where they're back at, guys. They about to score a touchdown. They're about to score a touchdown. And you'll see this referee down here, right here. There he is right there. He's going to drop this flag. See, threw the flag right here on that. He didn't have to do that. He had a good block going. On the line of scrimmage right here, he had a good block going. Just drive him. Drive him, now wall him off. If you can get your body between him and the running back, just wall him off. Wall him off. He ain't got to do none of this other stuff. Just wall him off. And I know Terrence probably talked to him about this. You can't do this. He didn't have to grab right here. He could have just walled him off, got his body between him and the running back, and been good to go. Okay? Now, he probably would have made the play if he don't do that, because he's going to get off of this. But he held him. Referee saw that. And at the end of the play, he kind of like, see that extra stuff right there? He did that. It's a shame because they down here on the 10-yard line. Inside the 10-yard line. It's a shame, guys. That's why I say, guys, you got to have discipline when you play football. You got to have discipline when you play football. You can't be stupid and do dumb stuff. They're going to cost you games. They end up losing this game by a touchdown, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? They end up having to kick a field goal here. You know, that's 4 points you don't get back. And that's the problem. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. Don't do nothing dumb. Okay, let's watch this play from the end zone. Why did this play get out? How did it get out? Okay. Basically, they running stunt steps. They're running stunts. Okay. And right here, he's a good player, real good player. He's got to get all the way down here to this B gap. He's stunned to this B gap. He got to get in here and stay in here. Okay, we got guys coming outside right here for the outside, but you got to stay in that gap. Okay, watch what happened. He's stunned. Everybody going this way. He playing that. He's stunned down to this B gap right here, right? He's stunned down to this B gap right here. So he made the decision to come out of it for some reason. You got a guy coming outside here for anything that if it bounced outside, he's gonna be there. Well, he came out of it, right? And the back found it. He cut it right back to that hole and ran it all the way down here, but the penalty took it away. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it one more time. Now, he's a great player. You know, everybody make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, at some point in this game, he made up for it. He made up for it. You know, as a coach, you know, you trust guys. When guys make mistakes like this, you just talk to them, you trust them that they're gonna make a play to win the game for you down the road. You know, he having a good career. You know, he probably having a good game up to this point. But when you're gonna come stunt down in here and you take this gap, you taking this big out, you got to go take it. And you got to stay and play. And because you can't fool the people behind you. If he's gonna scrape around here, then we're good to go. Okay? See what happened? Yeah, it's like a design. He shuffled over here. He's gonna take this gap right here, and he's gonna come over here and take the outside. So once you commit and take this gap, either if he's cutting you off, you got to put his body in the gap and bring everything back outside you here, or you got to just stay in this gap. You can't jump out of it. See what I'm saying? He took the easy way out and jumped back out when he shouldn't have did that. Now you got two guys outside here, and the back gonna find that hole, and he gonna hit it, and he gonna get up the field. But he got saved by dumb decision outside here, the hole, and the slap a guy across the face late. So, okay, on this play, guys, it's just like the other plays. We got 5-man surface over here, right? It's 13 personnel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go your 3 tight ends, back at home, quarterback under. And we just don't have enough people to the party. So we got two O linemen over here, but we got 3 D linemen right here. We don't need 3 D linemen right there. We need to bring another guy over this way. So we need to get a guy over here. Bring him down to a shade. Bring him over here to a 3 technique. You know, have the backer sit in his 2 gaps that's open, whatever. And then have a guy hit through here. We're good to go. We can get more people to the party over here. We got a better chance. But right here, the back gonna get this ball because they outnumbered. You got more bodies over here that can just put a body on a body and his back get up in here, right? Yeah, we got a body on a body. He get a little soft spot right here. He can get up in here. Now, all he got to do is let these guys push, and he stay upright. He push his feet. He driving. They going to drive him. He driving. They driving. Okay, he's up. Now, everybody going to get in the party and start pushing. Look at this. Everybody going to start pushing, and they're going to push him right into the end zone. I'm going to invite everybody to the party. If you're going to have the party over here and you're going to bring all these people, guess what? I'm going to bring my party over here too. We're going to have a bunch of people at the party too. That's just how it got to be. Just find a soft spot, make it too easy. Now they can just push me to the end zone. Just too easy. Let's see it from the end zone. So now, you know, backs at home, quarterback's under, right here, foot down the middle, get tight here. You know, right here, we just ain't got enough people. Look at all these spots in here. Look at all this softness in here. It's too soft. Bring him, I get this guy, bring him over here. Bring him over here. Let him play a 2-eye. Or shade on new center. Shade on my new center. Him down here to play a 3 technique. Over here. Okay. And then we got to get another guy in here somewhere, and then get a guy coming through here somewhere. We got to get more people to the party some kind of way. And we got to match it up. 13 personnel, got to match it up accordingly. We better get more linemen in the game. You know what I'm saying? I know they are base 3-4 defense, right? 3-4 defense. But when they get that 13 personnel, well, we got to get another lineman in there somewhere. We got to bring in some more linemen. Okay? We got to bring a bigger package in there. And that's how you got to defend this, because you got to treat it like unbalanced. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is your new center. Okay? You guard, your tackle, your tight end, and you got a wing. New center, right? Guard, tackle, tight end. We're good to go. We balance that thing up. We're going to play football, but we got more people to the party right here. And we don't get this right here. It's too soft right here. You know what I'm saying? They stunt. They trying to stunt to make this happen. You know, and I think they did this earlier. They're trying to stunt and make this happen. But when you stunt with this big old package right here, you're just making yourself soft. You're making yourself real soft. And all you got to do is come off and just wall you. Stay body on body. If you get a body, they try to come across your face, just put your body on them and keep pushing. Keep pushing. And they can't recover. And all this back going to do is find a soft spot. Look at that. Find a soft spot up in here. Get up in here and start turning them legs. Turn them legs. Now everybody coming to the party. Everybody push. Everybody push. And they push them right into the end zone. Guys, on this play, no, I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse, but I'll take this guy and run him through this crease right here. This is a wing. Hit this. Hit his inside shoulder, knock it back. This back will not get outside if you do that, right? This back will not get outside if you do that. And you got a guy sitting outside, but he's a small guy. He's going to end up getting stiff armed, but he wouldn't even make it out there if this guy just go hit this. Hit this and knock it back. This back will probably get up in here, see that, and try to cut it back up inside somewhere, okay? That's what's going to happen on this play. And back's at home, and we got to be tighter to our alignments. Let's see how these guys line up. He's head up like two-gapping or something. Okay, I guess they two-gapping now. Okay, he's right here. I want him to be heavy here. If he's going to be a shade, be a heavy shade. Okay, now these guys, I don't know if these guys two-gap or four eyes or whatever. They look like they're two-gapping. It's a lot of times two-gap, man, it's so outdated now. Two-gap is so outdated. It's hard for these guys to figure out what these guys going to do and where they're going to go. And a lot of times these guys just want the advantage. So you in the two-gap, they just want a little bit of advantage, and they got you, okay? Because if you don't get your hands from the ground, you got that hand resting on that thigh pad, hand resting on that knee, them bad habits, you're never going to get your hands to these guys fast enough. That's why you're going to give up a bunch of yards in the run game. Watch this. See what I'm saying? They stunned on this, though. They stunned on this play, okay? They stunned all to the right. They stunned to the right. Everybody stunned to the right. So the back going to get this ball, and say if he was hitting this. If he was hitting this right here, even though they stunned to him, he hitting this and knocking this back, knocking his inside shoulder back. He would sit this down in here somewhere. The back wouldn't be able to get outside. He got to cut back to all these guys that stunned this way. We got a chance. We got a chance. You know what I'm saying? But he's dancing on the line of scrimmage. You know, we even got physical with him. He's on the line of scrimmage just sitting there. See what I'm saying? Watch. He's just there. Like you got coverage on him or something, but man, go get that. Go knock that back. Get up there and knock that back, and then we got 27 sitting outside, and he don't get up far enough, and he just stiff arm him to the ground and keep running. I'm just telling you guys, we can prevent him getting outside just by one simple move. Take this guy and be physical up through the shoulder here. Just be physical up through here. The quarterback's under and the back's at home, so we pretty much know that they're going to try to get the ball and run it somewhere downhill. They're going to try to do that. It's going to be play action. So go get your hands and go attack him. Go attack him. I don't know if you got coverage on him or not. I don't know what the call is on defense. But if you ain't got no coverage, man, go attack this and get up through here. Make this back sit, bring it back in here to these guys. You know, and don't let it get outside. With the small guys. It's hard for these small guys to tackle these big old backs. Right here, we're just sitting on the line of scrimmage, stuck on the SOL, stuck on the line. And we can't get nothing accomplished right here. And we're just sitting on the line, make this corner real short for this running back. We shorten this corner for this running back. All you got to do is get out here and he got something happening. See what I'm saying? He got a lot going on right there. Guys, this just an easy 8 yards, 7, 8 yards right here. Because right here, see, we ain't hanging that hand. We ain't getting our hand from the ground to this guy fast enough. And when the ball snap, he gonna end up over here. Okay? Got a quarterback under, back at home. Quarterback under, back at home. Tighter to your alignment. Put that foot down the middle of him. Right here. He's good. I like his alignment. But now you got to shoot his hand. Hang them hands and shoot them hands. Be ready. Go set this edge. Go attack, set this edge. Let's watch it. We're on the wrong side of the block already. Right here. Okay? Right here. Let's see. Go back. Okay? Remember I said he should be heavy? Put that foot down the middle of this guy. Watch what happened to him on the play. He's looking right at him too. Because you know they're finna combo. He's finna get across the top. He gonna get up to the next level. Watch this. So if he put that foot down the middle of this guy, he gonna go attack him, prevent him from getting up here so easy to the second level, let these guys get over the top, and then you're gonna prevent him from getting across his face. But watch him all the way, and then watch him all the way. Both of these guys, because they don't shoot their hands and they don't get their alignments proper. His alignment's good, but he don't shoot his hand. His alignment is too wide with the back being at home. You need to get tighter right here, and he don't shoot his hands either. Watch this. Watch what happened to both of them. Look where his hands go. Look where his hands go. This guy, look, one hand back here, and one hand shooting. It don't work that way. You got to shoot them hands. Now you want to get both hands to the guy. It's too late. You got you on the wrong side of the block, and now this poor guy got to make a tackle in the hole, and more than likely somebody may come off right here. He may come off and try to get him late, or get one of these guys late and make it even tougher. Oh, did I say he gonna come off and get somebody late? That's exactly what he gonna do. They out of position. He's outside this guy now. You know what I'm saying? He got cut out the gap right here. Got cut out the gap. Okay. He should be hitting this crease right here. Hit up through the shoulder right here. If he down block close, and watch this. Watch this. See what I'm saying? They're behind the blocks already. Both of these guys. Out of position. Out of position. And now he was able to come off and get him. Come off and get him. Okay? And he wasn't really ready to go to set this edge. And now this running back gonna get this ball, make him miss. And this running back could have kept it tight right here to make it even harder on him. Okay? And now you get up here, and you just get all you want to get some positive yards. You got about 7, 8 yards right here. 7, 8 yards right here. Let's go back and watch it again. Just watch those guys inside. It's all about the tackles. Like I said, guys, I tell you guys all the time, the A-gap in the defense, in the run game, the A-gap is the foundation of any defense. If you can maintain your A-gap, you got a chance. You be solid in that A-gap, you got a chance. But when you lose that A-gap, the cutbacks happen. The cutbacks happen. You got to be solid in these A-gaps. If you're not solid in these A-gaps, them cutbacks going to be ready to come get you. Okay? So he's not solid in his A-gap. He lost his A-gap, end up in the other A-gap. The A-gap that you line up in, you got to be solid in it. That's your foundation. Okay? Right here, he's too loose. They cut him out. They cut him out the spot. See? That's bad. Now he's free. Because he's too loose. He's free to get up to the next level, cut somebody off. Okay? And he's right here because he ain't setting his edge right here. And the fact that he should be over here, you know, making this play. He should be right here. He should be up in here. We're just out of position right now. And the back gonna find that. And he was able to come back on this guy late because we didn't set this edge well enough. Okay? And that's what happened on this play. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be physical outside here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go get that. Be physical. Knock it up the field if you have to. Knock it up the field. Stay square, knock it up the field, be able to fall off either way if you have to. And then right here, we just in trouble. Too many yards. Guys, when I first saw this play right here, I thought they were trying to let them score to get the ball back, to get them a chance to go win the game. But when I looked at the final score, I think it was like 30-23 or something like that. I can't remember what the final score was. I said it when the video started, but I think it was up by a touchdown already. So when I first saw this, I said, are they trying to let them score to get the ball back? Because they know they weren't going to be able to stop them from scoring right here. That's what I thought. That's when I first saw this, that's what I thought. But then I go back and I said, okay, the score don't dictate that. They needed to get a stop right here. They needed to stop them right here. But I want you to watch how they play this, man, how soft they are. Okay, quarterback's in shotgun. The back is all set. Okay, automatically this side right here, I'm going to be tighter right here. I'm going to get tight in this alignment right here, and I'm going to go knock this back. I'm going to knock this back. Look at that hand. Still on his thigh pad. Bad habit. Bad habit. Hang that. Go knock this back. Okay? Look right here. Back's all set away from me. I'm going to get a little bit looser. Okay? I'm going to take that inside foot, put it inside of his outside foot, and I'm going to be in a perfect alignment right there. Perfect 3 technique right here. Okay? Here, I'm going to hit this crease. Go hit this crease. Go hit this crease. Okay? And right here, we're going to play football, get a down block, we close them. Okay? Let's see what happened on this play. Okay? Okay? He put his hands on this guy, and then he took him off this guy to play back to this guy. I really don't get that, because I don't like for guys to play back. Who you line up on, go punish him. Punish him, maintain your gap. Punish him, maintain your gap. But when he took his hands off to play back, right, and he trying to play 2 guys now. That's a losing situation right there. Okay, Let's see what my man on the other side do right here. Okay, he should be in the 3, knocking his back, outside shoulder. He got this gap here. See what he do. He ended up stepping inside. Now he's inside in this gap. He in a bad step, false step inside. He inside now. He reached. So technique just ain't there. And what they seeing got bad eyes. Now he played all the way back to this guy. The center was able to come off and seal him. This linebacker thought it was a block. He saw this guy coming back across the formation. He thought maybe they were trying to bounce it back outside. And not realizing that the end is here. The end got to close. The end got to close. And I'm gonna go over him in a second, but right here we should be right here knocking this back, maintaining this gap right here, right? I just said the A gap is the foundation of the defense, right? The A gap is the foundation of the defense. We line up in it, we got to win it. We line up in it, we got to win it. So we got to go knock this back, maintain this A gap, right? We can't play back to nobody. This your guy you're on. Your eyes should be right here. This your guy. You concentrate on that number to your side. You're going to hit that number and knock it back. And watch this. You come off. You take his hands off him. Okay? He was able to come off and seal here. Now he's in trouble. And the back got a lane right here. Now, this is why I thought it was a situation where they were giving up a touchdown just to give up a touchdown. And because he slid when he got the first down. The first down, they needed yards to get the first down. So he slid after he got the first down, got on there, and that was it. That was the game. Okay? I thought this, look at the effort. Look at the effort. That's why I thought it was they were giving up a touchdown, just doing it to get on purpose. I thought they were doing it on purpose. And they ain't. He slides down, game over. See what I'm saying? So let's go back now and look at these other guys. So we know he should have been knocking this back, maintaining his A gap, right? He should be knocking it back. You got the B gap. Stay square. You may be able to fall back in here, but you got to stay square as possible. You got to stay as square as you can for as long as you can, right? Okay, let's see what my man, he down block. Let's see what happened over here. Come get it. Don't be timid. He did a decent job. He can come, bring it. As soon as you get that down, like, come hard. Come get it. You may get in there and make that tackle. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't so bad, you definitely would make that tackle probably. Okay? But look, we got everything sealed off over here. He got a lane right to the end zone if he wanted to go. But he run down here and he get down. That's just bad football. That's not, we all got a responsibility up front. The bad habits, this hand on this thigh board right here, that's a bad habit. No? You can't shoot your hand to the guy. You got to take your hands off your thigh to get it to the guy. So you're always going to be behind the 8 ball when it comes to shooting your hands and controlling blocks. It's just bad habits. Bad habits. Guys not having their gaps, not knowing where to fit. Guys getting knocked out of their gaps. Guys been in the gap too much, creating these combo blocks that can knock them out of there and go get yards. And this is the reason they got 202 yards ran on them. This is it. It's those little things. All those little things I just said is the reason they got yards ran on them. And right here, I just thought they were giving up a touchdown because it didn't look like he was trying very hard right here. Right? That's what it looked like. We too high. We missing with our hands. It's just a lot of things, man. They got to get fixed for them to be a solid run defense. And they're at home. And usually, defenses at home, they control things. They got that crowd noise behind them. They got that momentum of the crowd noise encouraging them. They usually kick ass at home. And the reason they can't kick ass at home, their technique and their fundamentals are so bad. So bad. Watch this. I thought he playing back. I just thought he gave up. Watch. I thought he gave up. Look at it. See what I'm saying? He didn't even dive to try to get that. Let me run it full speed. Just watch him. Watch him. And he a good player. He's a good player. I think he's pretty much the best D lineman on the team, right? I'm not sure. I think he is. But he normally play better than this. But look, dive. Now you get off the now dive. Dive and get him down. Try to save him from getting his first down. Okay? Give yourself a chance to win. No. Game over. And that's it, guys. That's it in a nutshell. Man, that was a lot. Got me tired from just talking about it, man. There's so much bad stuff going on both sides of the ball, really. Man, they just gave up a lot of run yards. Both sides of the ball did. But the team that had the most run yards and can stop the run game for the most part are going to win. And that's why Pittsburgh won this game. They was able to run the ball for 200 and some yards. And I think Seattle had 80 something. So that's the difference in the game. And a lot of times the run game shows which team is more physical. Which team is more physical. And one thing about it, if I'm ever coaching the D-line, you're not going to be more physical than us. No, that's not going to happen. We're going to be the physical team. That's how it got to be. That's how it got to be. And y'all saw it. I mean, even when Seattle had a big run, a nice run, that could have scored a touchdown during that drive, you get a penalty, okay? A dumb penalty. There's so many things, so many reasons why they didn't win this game. The penalties, not being able to stop this run, not being ready to go when the ball snapped, alignment problems, assignment problems, everything, a whole lot of things. And they got to get that fixed. And I know it's the last game of the season. You can't fix it now. But I'm pretty sure that they'll be looking at guys to come back next year that can fix this stuff and help them win games. I played in Seattle, guys. I know that crowd noise got behind them and had them hyped and going. It's one of the loudest places you can play. It's one of the loudest crowds you can play. You got to get behind that, man. Now it comes down to having the proper technique and alignments that you can go play at the best you can. They should dominate at home. They should absolutely dominate at home. With that crowd noise, you want to stop the run game, because if you don't stop the run game, you limit yourself to the opportunities you get to rush the passer. You don't get that many opportunities to rush the passer if you can't stop the run game. And that's what happened in this game. And they got to realize that, teams going to come in, especially on the road, they want to establish the run. They want to establish the run to keep that defense from pinning their ears back on third downs when that crowd noise get into it and make it hard for themselves. So you got to stop the run, okay? And this year, Seattle ain't the same pass rush team they've been in the past either. So I could easily put the pass rush on here. I did show one that they did really well. The overload is, I think Seattle might have created that back in the days. I think that's when I first saw it, them doing it. But my thing is, if you can't stop the run game, you're never going to get an opportunity to rush the passer as many times as you want to in a game. So your sack total is going to be down. Everything's going to be down. And I always tell people, the most important thing about playing football is the run game. It ain't the sacks and all that stuff, the glorified. It ain't all that stuff. Sacks come when you get big leads in games. That's when you get a bunch of sacks, right? You get a big lead in the game when they got to throw the ball. That's when you get sacks. Happened for the Eagles last year. They was leading people in games, and they got a whole bunch of sacks because they had big leads in games, and they can go pin the ears back and go get the quarterback. Well, this year ain't the same thing. They didn't have the leads this year that they did last year, and their sack total is going to show it. You know what I'm saying? So the sacks ain't really as important as just stopping that run game. Give yourself a chance to go get sacks or rush the passer. And I never preach sacks. I preach getting the quarterback off the spot. That's when sacks going to happen. If you get the quarterback off the spot, sacks going to happen. They're going to happen. But the main thing is stop the run game. And I'm pretty sure when you look at all the teams in the playoffs this year, that run game got stopped. They were able to stop the run game and play efficient football on defense, and that's why those teams are in the playoffs or got a shot for the playoffs. And that's how it goes. Now, the run game is big. Also, taking care of the football, turnovers, those things affect games too. So if you can't stop the run and the offense is turning the ball over, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Big trouble. Okay? So this team just need to work on a lot of things. First off, the habits, the bad habits, not hanging those hands, not being able to get those hands on people fast enough to make something happen. Those things are bad right there. And they got to fix that. They got to fix that. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it to the end, cool. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell icon so you get all my videos whenever I post. Also, guys, hit that like button to push it out to more people. I cover the run game. So if a team play bad against the run on a given week, I cover it. So if you play bad and you give up 200 yards, you'll be on my videos pretty much. And I want to look at all the mistakes you made and all the corrections you got to make and see how it happened and how you got ran on. And that's what I do. But anyway, guys, until next time, Club 93 is officially closed.